Hi, I'm Katja Williams, the Rural Mum, and today we are talking getting the farm ready for the winter. So that can mean lots of different aspects and lots of different checks for you and your farm and where you're sitting in the region of Australia or the world. So here I'll talk through a couple of the categories that are my tops. So that includes getting the house winter ready and then checking on our heating source. So Caroline, Elizabeth and I have just finished servicing the wood stove. Now that we're at the end of a very mild autumn, we're getting ready to light her for the winter season. Once we've lit our Essie Ironheart, we let it keep burning over for the whole winter season. Oh, bless you. And so we've double checked the flue. So we clean our wood stove at the end of when we've finished using it. So now when we're just doing our winter prep, we've double checked the flue, we've double checked the roof cavity, and we've given it another little service and clean up. We've changed anything in there that has needed to be replaced if it does need something replaced. And then we're getting ready to light it. So another job on our winter list getting ticked off. A few videos ago, I shot what's in my toolbox and went through a list of items. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description below. One of those items was some screwdrivers for when you need to do some household chores and jobs. You can go ahead and do those yourself. While we're servicing the stove and getting it ready for the winter, I always take the baby cage off it, but because we do have young kids, I'll be reinstalling it now that the work is finished and we're going to be lighting it up tonight. So I've got my screws in my labelled Ziploc bag. So when I take the screws out, I always add them to a Ziploc bag with some sticky tape and put them up nice and high or somewhere safe where the kids can't get them, and so we don't lose the screws as well if the job takes a couple of days to do it when things come up on the farm. So we're just going to reinstall those now with items from our toolkit. That also includes getting the veggie garden ready. So getting our garden beds top dressed, adding in some more manure, adding in any additional potting mix or fibre that you need in there for the extra nutrition to make sure that your carrots and everything else can bed down really well. So this year we've planted a couple of different types of peas, whether that's sugar peas, snap peas, snow peas. We've got broccoli, we've got garlic, onion, carrots, and a few other random bits and pieces that we are trying this winter. So we're going to get those sorted. We're checking on our wood pile, making sure that we've got enough cut and split ready for the season. We'll also start adding to that as we keep going along. We are also starting to do the audit and get all our wet weather gear and cold weather gear ready. So thinking from our head to our toes, has everyone got a beanie? Has everyone got a balaclava or a neck sheath or a scarf that they can wear either to good events, to footy, also down the paddock and shows? Have they got their jackets? Have they got their wet pants? We've had to order rain pants and rain guards again this year. I'll add the link to where we got them in the comment section below. We've also needed to order and buy in new rain boots for the boys. So they're gum boots, they've grown out of them, so they'll need new ones this year. I'm very excited to be wearing my Australian UGG rain boots this year and giving those gum boots a good test. We are wrapping up our hoses, checking all our taps and piping to make sure that if we do, or when we do get a really cold snap, that we're hopefully not going to burst any hoses, any taps, any piping, which does happen when it happens all of a sudden or when we get a really deep, cold winter's day. We are also doing vehicle checks, so we are making sure that if there is any chips or cracks in the windscreens that we're getting those sorted, checking the oil, making sure we have any antifreeze products that we need for the radiators or the windscreen wiper fluid. Remember, if it's really, really cold, do not put water on your windscreen. And tell me what you're getting ready for winter in the comments section below. We look forward to hearing from you. And if you like any more top tips about getting the farm winter ready, if you like farming tips, tricks, hacks, or listening to rural women's stories, please like and subscribe.